Mick Schumacher is still waiting to find out whether he has a seat with Haas in 2023. Nico Hülkenberg claims to be optimistic about his F1 future amid rumors that he is being lined up to replace Mick Schumacher at Haas. Team principal Günther Steiner has refused to provide assurances to Schumacher, who is scrambling to put together a strong finish this year as his 2023 seat hangs in the balance. Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin consistently occupied the final row of the grid last season as Haas lingered way behind their rivals. With the Russian replaced by Kevin Magnussen, there was optimism that a fresh start in 2022 would allow Schumacher to prove his worth in a more competitive car. While Haas have managed to hold up their end of the bargain, sitting 8th in the Constructors' Championship as opposed to last, things haven't quite worked out for the German. The 12 points he has amassed so far is only half of the haul managed by Magnussen since returning to F1. As such, Steiner has stalled over his final driver lineup for 2023 with Schumacher's Haas seat the last remaining position up for grabs. Outgoing McLaren star Daniel Ricciardo was briefly linked with the potential vacancy, but he instead looks set to take up a reserve role with either Mercedes or Red Bull. The key name rumored to still be in contention is Hülkenberg, and he recently gave a brief rundown of his situation. "At the end of the day, it's not my decision. I am not making it," he told Austrian broadcaster Service TV, via Racing News 365. "There are still talks. I am relatively optimistic, but we will have to be patient a little longer." Hülkenberg, 35, has competed with a number of different F1 teams during a lengthy career that began in 2010. Despite turning out for Williams, Force India, Sauber, Renault, Racing Point and Aston Martin, he hasn't managed to stand on the podium in any of his 184 Grand Prix starts, the longest run in the sport's history. The German was forced to fill in for countryman Sebastian Vettel twice this season as Aston Martin's reserve driver, after the four-time world champion tested positive for COVID. In those two outings, he took the checkered flag last of the finishers in Bahrain and second last the following weekend in Saudi Arabia. "We will get to a decision, hopefully soon," Steiner told the Mirror last week. "But nothing is decided 100% yet. We are just going through the last details of what we have to sort out, and then we will make a decision. It's a job I need to do. When it's done, it's always nice to tick things off the list. When you get something done, you can then focus on the next thing. This is an important decision for the team, and there is enough to focus on elsewhere to get better."